All right, what's going on, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to a special segment of the Sleeping Giants podcast with Mike and Terrence, presented to you by TV. It's magic time, Mike.
Yes, sir. Abracadabra.
Yeah, man. Excited to talk about this Nas Magic 2 follow up to the previous Magic that dropped about a year and a half ago. The fifth album with Nas and Hit Boy, man. These guys been cooking, man.
Yeah, man, it's been a wonderful experience. Uh, ever since KD won, having Nas back dropping albums more consistently, and then this whole run with Hit Boy, it's just been incredible. So yeah, it's been amazing to watch and amazing as a fan just to be able to experience it.
Yeah, man. I know with Nas, he'll turn 50 this year, so I probably just, with the clock getting up there, man, just everything in him, music wise, he just wants to kind of get it out. I know he can tour forever, until he just gets tired of doing it. I know him and Wu-Tang Clan been out. They went out last year, and they got some dates this year too, man. So I'm gonna try to, definitely check out one of the shows this year. Be my sixth time seeing Nas, but it'd be my first time seeing Wu-Tang.
Yeah, that'd be dope for sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's dive into this Magic too, man. I like it, man. I think it's it's very sonically different from the first one. But I still like it. I like what they did. I kind of got a couple notes from some of the tracks that I like a lot, man. But they definitely cooked up something nice, man. You want to start it or you want me to start it?
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Okay, man. Well, we start off with the intro with Bishop Don Magic One talking this talk. It's dope. I even like the little music on there, man. I thought that music was dope that the Hit Boy incorporated on that intro. But it's good to see Don Magic One back outside. He's collaborated with Snoop and Wiz, been in some other people's albums, so it's dope to have him on here. But the first track, Abracadabra, man. I love how Nas wrote the beat on that one. And there was a line that was so dope, man. I wrote it down. He says, I run it back to back, back to back. Ain't no one beside me. Then he said, do rag energy. I'm on a wave. You niggas cap. I just thought that was just crazy, man. But it's kind of dope how he's saying, back to back and back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like, in other words, like almost like you know, like a well, not I guess beyond like a three-peat, you know what I'm saying? Like him and Hit on this like consecutive back-to-back energy, man. But or you can say championship run, but they're definitely knocking it out of the park with these albums. But you know, but I think Abracadabra was a dope way to open up the album, and they definitely got busy on that one.
Yeah, man,
Um,
I co-sign everything you just said. I thought Abracadabra was an incredible track. The flow was dope. Great album opener. Of course, after the intro that you spoke on. But
yeah.
yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, same here, man. And then on office hours, with those drums, man, like the way Nas got busy on those drums, like Hit Boy went crazy on those 808s and just the whole drum percussions, and then have 50 come in there and do his thing. It's dope to see, man. But I like that track a lot too.
Yeah, I like it too, man. Another great beat. I love the switch from the kind of sample at the beginning to, like you said, what the actual beat. I expected something a little different from the opening sound, the sound of the sample opening the track.
Mm,
And then once we got the beat drop, and yeah, those drums are crazy. And Nas rode the beat crazy. 50's verse was good too. I
yeah.
saw a lot of people online say that they thought it was short, but at the same time, I mean, I thought it worked well. I thought it was efficient. So even if it's not quite as long as some people would have liked, I didn't think he did a bad job. So I like.
Yeah, yeah, same here. I didn't think he did a bad job, but yeah, I can get that. It was probably more towards 10 to 12 bars, but he definitely got off, and him and like 50 and Nas know each other for a long time, man. So that was a big surprise to see him, on here, but that's good because I want to see 50. I know he's like so locked in with all these television projects he got going on, but I hope we can get like one more album out of him, or at least like an EP or something.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, you know, I think Hit Boy would be like a good person to work with. I know when 50 talked about doing some more music, I know M said Dre had some stuff for him, so we'll see how it all kind of you know, comes together for 50 to put out like his next album.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure. And yeah, I think he's gonna be on tour
yep.
pretty soon if he's not already on tour right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and
Yeah.
one other thing I wanted to say, I thought it was funny how Nas said he might drop his next album on
On
G
G
Unit.
Unit. Yeah.
I thought that was dope.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, that was dope, man.
Yeah.
Um, Motion, man. What do you think about Motion? No, no, I'm sorry. Actually, before we go to Motion, Black Magic. We thought about that track.
Okay, Black Magic. The first time I heard it, I was like, okay, cool track. You know, it's not bad. It's cool. Then the next time I heard it, it grew on me a little more. I listened to it again today,
Mm,
and I love the sample. The sample is fire.
yeah.
So like, you know, yeah, that's dope. And really overall, you know, it's grown on me every time. The more and more I listen to it, so I like.
Yeah, same here, man. I thought Nas went crazy on there. Hits production was dope. And yeah, like I say, you know, I know it's Magic 2. It's just gonna take some time to grow because, you know, Magic 1, maybe the whole mystique of it just to kind of drop out of nowhere and just have him going crazy on some of those like 4016 building and Hollywood Gangster and Wu-Tang, Wu for the Children and all that. Just, you know, just sonically, this one is so much different. But again, like you said, you know, some of these tracks, just over time, the more you listen to the project, it's gonna grow on you. But I like Black Magic. I like that sample too. Like, who is that? As soon as that sample comes on, who is that?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to do some research, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, me either. I
I,
tried to hit like Shazam on it, but it wouldn't pull it up. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, I got to check that out because I thought the way Hit Boy did that was dope.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Motion, man. I love the energy on that one. You know, I like the energy on it. It's kind of like a dark track, you know what I'm saying? But I like the energy on it. It's real crazy on Motion though.
One of my favorites. I love, like you said, the energy. The beat is dope, and just I like. Really, there's nothing negative that I have to say about the track. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, yeah, Motion is crazy, man. Just man, it almost sounds like some superhero type music or something, and it's just real dark and it's crazy, man.
Yeah, and how he kind of like did the little breakdown at that hook part, like
Yeah,
man, that was so fire. Like, yeah, that track's fire.
yeah, man. The next one, man, Bokeem Woodbine, like in my opinion, it's probably one of the better lyrical performances on here. Like he was in his bag on that one, man, and the whole Nia Long thing, and what do you say, baby wanted my password and got exactly what she asked for, and he was snapping on that one, man. But he even talked about the whole like Jason's lyric thing. I thought that was dope too, man.
That Jason's lyric part was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
when I heard that the first time, like, you
Yeah.
know, I'm just listening, and then I hear, and my eyes just immediately got
Yeah.
big. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
that was fire.
Yeah, he went crazy on that one, man. What are your thoughts? You know, what do you think about lyrically on that one?
I agree with you, man. One of
Yeah.
the better tracks of the album lyrically. I
Yeah.
mean, not that any of them I thought were lacking,
Right.
but that one, I think he really like went in on that one. And
Yeah.
maybe he just liked that beat, or maybe he purposely
Mhm.
decided to go in on that one a little harder.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely a standout track for sure.
Yeah. And if you notice something too, like that was track 6. If you notice something like on all these albums, especially like KD2 in particular, like not I mean the first 6 songs are good. You know, you got Pressure, Death Row East, and all that. But man, when we get to like Store Run and Moments and then the track with Lauryn Hill, is like he just kicked it up like a whole nother notch. And so I kind of noticed like on some of these projects, once he gets like around track 6 or something, man, he's just like really locked in, you know.
Yeah, I could see that, and I definitely feel like, especially in the KD series, once he reached track 6 in a lot of those projects,
Yeah.
like the tone of the album shifted.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I can kind of sense that on this one as well, especially considering how it ends
Yeah.
without, the 21 Savage track.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Next up, man, we got Irvin Magic Johnson. Shout out to him, man. He just became the co-owner of the Washington Commanders, so that was beautiful to see. I went to the bowling alley with my wife last night, and they had it on the screen. I just thought that was dope, man. So shout out to Magic. But another banger, man. I like how you wrote that one too. The beat for that one is like really crazy. I could probably see that one maybe being like a single, or definitely when he's performing live, one he'll definitely bang out. But I like that track too.
Yeah, that was one of the ones, like, when I first heard it, I was like, it's good, but to me, the other ones just felt stronger.
Mhm.
And once again, the more and more I listen to it, I like it more.
Right.
But I still kind of feel the same. Like, it's not a bad song, but I just feel like some of the other tracks are just a little stronger for me, in my opinion.
Okay, I got you. I think you told me on the thread that we was talking that what this all really means is one of your favorite ones. I'll let you start this one off.
Fire. I love the beat. Man, like, I'm not sure. Like, elements of that beat don't even feel hip hop. And I don't want to say that like in a negative way. It's almost like how we talk about how tracks have like crossover appeal.
Yeah.
That track, just the track itself, feels like easily one of those tracks that you get on and you perform well, and that track can go a lot of places. So that was one thing that I appreciated. And I never really heard Nas on the beat like that. So I like that. I thought that was real dope. Lyrically, I mean, it's fire.
Yeah.
He's talking all kinds of stuff as far as like lyrical wisdom. Like, it's fire. One of my favorite tracks on the whole project.
Yeah, I co-sign what you said, man. It's definitely a different type of beat. It's dope too, man. To see, Hit can kind of go into kind of like any bag, you know what I'm saying? Because he, not only is Hit Boy, doing a lot of stuff in hip hop, he's produced for Beyonce and, all types of different, he just did the Music Soul Child album. So, he can dip into those bags, man. So I thought that was dope too.
That's facts. Like, Hit Boy, you ever seen like old school, like you have the magician who like keeps reaching into the bag and just keeps
Yeah.
pulling stuff out? Like,
Right.
that's Hit Boy. Hit Boy's bag is unlimited.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. Next up, man, this is probably my favorite song on the album. Slow It Down, man. Just just the way he just like it's a simple hook, but it sounds so good, man. And that's just like a veteran thing, he can take something kind of simple and just like really do so much with it. It's very introverted track. Nas just like a lyrical flex, getting busy, man, and just the whole tune of that track is crazy, man.
Yeah, I agree. Love the whole tone of the track. Just the stuff he was talking about. Man, I agree. Once again,
Yeah.
like, just the way that the whole tone of the album shifted from track 6 on, I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a good track, man. Next up, man, Pistols on your album cover. I'll let you start this one off.
Fire,
Yeah.
fire, fire, fire.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on the fence about, because I love Abracadabra. I really love Motion. Bokeem Woodbine, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
What it all really means, and this one right here. Like, those to me, yeah, easily the strongest songs on the project. Man, it's just fire. That's all I'm gonna say. Pistols on your album cover, fire. Listen to it,
crazy, man. The KRS-One sample was crazy. I mean, I like that line. He said, "I murdered niggas on wax and forget where they're buried." I was like, "What?" Like, Nas going crazy, man. Like, yeah, it's definitely a lyrical flex. But just having that whole KRS-One sample in there, he's always shouting out, a lot of legends in the game, man. But he definitely spit on that one, man, for sure.
Yeah, and thank you for mentioning the hook. That eyes blurry saying goodbye at the cemetery is Tupac Life Goes On.
Mm,
So like a nice little ode to Pac, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? With
yeah.
that hook. I thought that was dope.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, man. And then he closed it out, man, with the bonus track, One Mic, One Gun, featuring 21 Savage. I still like that one a lot, man, because I remember at that time you had the whole controversy going on with 21 Savage. Made some comments on a platform, and and Nas just took the high road and didn't kind of get too upset about it. They obviously, I guess they you know, communicated somehow and got all that stuff straightened out. So it was dope to see those two work on the song together. And I like that line because Nas' house had got broke into when he was on tour. He's talking about, I see everything I invested in Ring, because he is one of the investors in Ring. And you say it was you say I saw the it was two white faces. Most of y'all assumed that it was black. That was crazy, man.
Yeah, facts. And yeah, that song's been out for a minute.
Yeah.
So obviously, we've all heard it and discussed it multiple times.
Right.
But just I don't know if we talked about it at the time, but a lot of people would take that situation and either turn it into a rap beef or
Yeah.
something
Right.
crazy like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw an opportunity not only for both of them to do their thing in the craft that this is all about, anyways,
Mm-hmm.
but also a way to bridge the gap, and that was dope. So I
Yeah.
think on one of the songs he said something like I, what was it? Y'all were making like controversy, and I'm making hits with hit or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I I know I didn't get that exactly right, but it was something of that nature. And when I think about that line, and I think about that song, it's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Most rappers would have took that and made a rap beef out of it.
Right.
Nas took it as an opportunity to bridge the gap, to make a
Mm-hmm.
dope song, and to introduce himself to 21 Savage's fan base, and
Yeah.
to introduce 21 Savage's fan
Mm-hmm.
base to him. So,
Yeah.
like, great.
Yeah. Absolutely. And 21 got off on that song too, man. That was one of the better 21 Savage verses, man. He went crazy. I guess he knew I'm on here with Nas, like I gotta like really bring it. So that was dope to see.
Yeah, 21's dope, man, and I'm glad that they collabed. I would like to see Nas collab with a lot of well, I won't say a lot, but some more of the younger
Yeah.
guys. Like I still want that Nas and Cole collab, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
man.
get that one day.
Yeah. What do you say on one of the songs? What's this? I think it was KD3. What do you say? Imagine Nas on what's it? A little Uzi beat. Imagine Uzi on a Primo beat. That was crazy, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, what did you think about when Nas? I forgot what song it was. What do you think about? You said by the time y'all hear this, we'll already be halfway through the next one.
I feel like that was abracadabra,
Yeah,
but yeah, I believe that uh, there's already people speculating that we could possibly get KD for this
hmm
year,
yeah,
and if they do that, that would be incredible. And not only that, but I think he might have solidified himself another Grammy if he does that. But
yeah,
we'll see.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Absolutely.
we'll see how that all plays out.
Yeah. And if Nas does that, man, I mean, how many Hit Boy albums would that be this year, man? We got the Music Soul Child. We already got two Surfer
Surfer Drown.
Drowns. He's gonna do three, so we got one more of those coming. Then you got music. Yeah, I always said music. You got Magic
Magic
2.
2. Yeah,
That's
Benny's
crazy.
coming.
Yeah, big hits coming. That's crazy, man. This guy is a machine, man.
Literally, man, like that bag's unlimited, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Unlimited
man.
hits.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Final thoughts, man, on Magic 2, man.
Man, it's only been out for what at this point, like 2 days
Yeah,
or a
2 days.
day and
Yeah.
a half at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah.
So, obviously there's gonna be a lot more listens.
Yeah.
But man, lyrically, I think it's a great project. The production, I think, is amazing.
Yeah.
And really, if you have those two components, I don't really think you can miss for real. Especially when you're like Nas. So
Yeah, absolutely,
I
man.
love it.
Yeah, same here, man. You guys definitely check out Magic 2. Incredible. And if you haven't heard Magic 1, definitely check it out. Check out the whole King's Disease series with Nas and Hit Boy. Some good music. Also, you know, anybody hasn't heard Surf or Drown 1 and 2, check those out too. You know, Hit Boy is definitely doing his thing, and the project with Music Soul Child. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Give everybody your social media, Mike.
Yeah, that's M1C underscore CH3CK on Instagram.
All right, I'm on Instagram as well at Terrence Hill the Great. You guys continue to support this particular podcast, share, like, subscribe, and we appreciate you for tuning in. We'll see you on the very next episode. Take care.